Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be doing a smoked chuck roast, but we're going to turn them into poor man's burned ends. My name is RJ. This is Beginner's Barbecue Outdoor. Alright, so here you have it. We got about 2 pounds of chuck roast, beef chuck roast that we have here. And the rub of choice, we're going to be using the Meat Church Holy Cow, the barbecue rub. Now, for any beef products, you can't really go wrong with Meat Church Holy Cow. I know a lot of you will agree. This is probably one of the best that Meat Church has. If you guys disagree and think there's another one from Meat Church, let me know in the comments which one of the Meat Churches you guys like. But in my opinion, I think this one is probably the best that they have. All right, so there's pretty much, I'm guessing there's 2 ways of doing this. One way of doing this, you smoke this whole thing like this. The other way is that I haven't done yet, but I'm gonna try it this video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in cubes already before we even cook it. So that being said, let's go ahead and start with this first process. Is we're gonna go ahead and cook and cut it. So we're gonna cut this bad boy. Just like that. Nice 1-inch cubes. Now your 1-inch cubes, they don't really have to be perfect, just nice and square. So, you know, little squares will do fine. Now what we have this for is we're gonna put them in here, and we're gonna add a little bit of binder. That'll be the mustard that we'll be using today. A little dab of mustard. We got that there. We're gonna go heavy on this rub. Now we want to make sure everything's nice and coated. The only reason why they call them poor man burnt ends because you don't have to buy the whole brisket. If you buy the brisket and do burnt ends with that, the brisket's about over $100. This is about, what, 20 bucks? It's a cheaper way of doing burnt ends. All right, now that this is nice, seasoned, we're gonna put it on our grate. All right, so we're just gonna add these on this right here. All right, so there you have it. So I think doing it this way, like I said, my first time, but I think it's gonna be good because you're adding that smoke flavor through the whole meat. Now normally when it's whole, it's only gonna be smoke flavor on the top and the bottom and then the sides. So when you cut it in the middle part's gonna have no seasoning around it. This way it gets smoke all over the piece, seasoning all over the piece. So how we're gonna cook this? We're gonna put our Pit Boss Sportsman at 250 degrees. We're gonna let these ride until they hit 165. You don't have to take them right at 65. It's not like I have to. No, it could go a little bit over. It's as long as it hits at least 165. And then after that, we'll go to the next process. But I'm gonna keep an eye on once they go to 165, even 170. Then we're gonna take these out and go to step 2. But right now, let's go ahead and fire up our Pit Boss. All right, our Pit Boss is at 250. We have these bad boys in here. Right in there. We'll be back when they hit 165. All right, it's been 2 hours and they're looking good. $167. It's ready to come out. All right, we're back. So here we have it though. They were there for 2 hours. The internal temp, they hit it at 165. Now what we're gonna use is Killer Hogs, the barbecue sauce, and we're gonna add a little bit of this barbecue cherry apple habanero glaze. To that end, we got a half a stick of butter. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in here. Now we're gonna add our half a stick of butter. Some of this barbecue sauce, just enough that it coats the whole thing. Now we're gonna add a little bit of our glaze here too. And it's gonna be good. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and stir it. Alright, now we use the foil. And we're gonna put this back in there for, I'll say, an hour and a half. So we'll be back when it hits about 205 degrees internal temp. We'll be back. All right, it's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's got to be at least 205 or up or higher. It's good enough. Let's go ahead and take it out. And we'll be back. All right, guys, so here you have it. Go see what we got. Look at all that juicy goodness. Ooh, I'm ready. All right, now, of course, we're gonna add some of this sauce back in here. All right, guys, so before we get into this, let's have a quick recap of what we did today. Alright, so there you have it. Let's grab one of these and look how it just falls apart. Look at that. Look at that. Just, ooh, that looks good. All those juices. Ooh, ooh, yeah. So let's see how we did. Wow, that is damn good. I prefer to cook them this way because you get all the smoke flavor all around it. You can't beat that. Meat Church Holy Cow barbecue rub goes really well with beef. I mean, it's probably one of the best rubs for beef. The barbecue sauce from Killer Hogs is also really, really good. And that glaze just adds it that much more better. Hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys give a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.